I'm back. All right, let's talk a little bit about some mental game aspects of trading. First of all, I look at trading as a business. It is a business for me, and I look at individual trades as individual business deals. Imagine, if you're a businessman or an entrepreneur, you might enter into various different business deals. Even if you operate, let's say, a retail establishment or a store, you have merchandise. Okay, think about a company like Walmart. Sorry. Think about Walmart. Walmart sells millions of products, or Amazon for that matter. They sell millions and millions of products. Some products are selling very quickly. Other products might be sitting on shelves, maybe at a loss for a while. It is the overall end result of all that merchandising or separate business deals that is really what you have to look at. Now, I have at any point in time many different trades or investments on. Okay, now the important thing is I never overexpose myself. That is also something that is very important to emphasize, and it plays in with the whole risk management. Remember, we had this whole discussion with the stop losers. The stop losers. Where's your stop? Where's your stop, Mike? You have to have stops. I read it in a book. The parrots are often stop losers and vice versa. The stop losers are parrots, okay? But I have other ways to employ very, very effective risk management, because stop losses are not, it's not risk management. That's loss enabling, all right? That is losing. So anyway, I watch my exposure. But, for example, I could have on some trades that require a little bit more patience, a little bit more management than others. There are some trades that I put on that immediately not only go to profit, but reach my objective right away. There are others, as I mentioned, that take a little longer. Some take management. Some are sitting with open loss positions for a while, but they are, if they're based, and they are always based on a fundamental MMT macro view. They're also based on market composition. They're based on my reading of market emotion and sentiment, psychology, all these things that come into play. And so, those deals, those business deals, require a little bit more time, a little bit more management, a little bit more patience. But ultimately, they all work out and they all turn to profit. Okay, we had a situation now where last month, if you may recall, I went long dollar yen. I went long dollar yen on what I called a crapshoot trade, which is something I never do. But I said in this particular circumstance, remember when it was the lead up to one of these Bank of Japan meetings, and there was this whole discussion about helicopter money. I actually got sucked into that whole meme that was going on, which is very rare for me, and it is also a violation of my mental game. So you see, even me, it never gets easy, even me with all my years of experience, I could even make a mistake. I got sucked in. So I jumped in before the meeting, which is something I never do. I always say, look, let the zombies react, and then we will just go in and kill them and take their money. But in this case, I kind of became maybe one of them. Not a zombie, but I went off my mental game. I got long dollar yen. It immediately, when the Bank of Japan failed to employ that helicopter money strategy, and then when they said, hey, we're just going to be doing the same thing, some more QE, and then the dollar yen tanked. Did I panic? Did I put in a stop loss and prudently stop myself out with a small loss? No, as it went down, I knew that the macro situation, the fiscal stimulus, the year-over-year expansion in Japanese government spending, as I have been saying, was going to cap the yen's rally. I bought some more dollar yen at a lower level. That position is now in a profit. So rather than prudently stopping myself out and taking losses, Losses mean you lose. I win, okay? Now, that was one business deal. That was a business deal that took a little bit more patience, but again, it's a profit. Every single time, a profit. There are other business deals. I have gold on right now. Now, gold is trading lower. You think back to the zombies, supposed so-called geniuses, the Druckenheimers, the Soroses, right? All these guys. I'm buying gold and I'm selling stocks. Yeah, I'm a genius. I'm Paul Soros, George Soros, Paul Tudor Soros, whatever the fuck. Terrible. Now I'm buying it down here. Right now, that gold is against me. Okay? Am I crying? Am I stopping myself out with a prudent loss? No. Because gold is going to go back up, and not because I'm some gold bug. I've said it a million times. I hate gold, but I'm a trader. And if there are tradable opportunities, I will go for it. People don't understand. Gold, right now, I'll tell you something, just from a sheer macro perspective, you could see the zombies. They're all scared. I talked about it in my last video. They're all afraid. They're afeared. They're afraid of raising interest rates. They have the wrong understanding of rates and the effect on the macroeconomy. They have zero understanding of MMT. They're selling. They're afraid of a little interest rate hike. So the markets look like there's deflation happening, but it's not happening. As a matter of fact, a rate hike adds to inflation by virtue of the fact that it equates to, it's a price increase, and it's a price increase of the most important price, or one of the most important prices, which is the price of credit, which is reflected in everything. All right? So, you got to look at trading as a business. And then once you understand that as a business, there are business deals going up. Each trade is an individual business deal, or you could think about it as merchandise in your retail operation, in your store. Some things are flying off the shelves. Some things are sitting on the shelves. Some things you get a little bit of a profit margin. Some things you get a huge profit margin. But overall, you have a very profitable store because you know what you are doing. You absolutely know your management is impeccable, all right? And you are the best store on the block. Nobody can compare to you because you have the information and the market understanding that is superior to everyone else. Everyone else is backwards. They're guessing. They don't know what they're doing. You are in total command. You are John D. Rockefeller's Standard Oil when everybody else is just, hoping, praying that they could sell their little oil production at some little profit. You crush them. You destroy them. You wipe them out of business. That's what happens. That's what I do.